Welcome to Takolia Blog, and on this video I am going to show you the 3 core things you must do to grow as a content creator. Now the 3 core things you must do to grow as a content creator are: number 1, create content; number 2, create content again; and number 3, create content again and again. Funny, I guess, but let me tell you why this is not funny. One sentence that we understand as content creators is that content is always the king. You often hear all the content creators say that content is king. And for that reason, let me break down these 3 points for you. For the first point, create content again. You will realize when you start to create content that people are not going to engage with your content when you are putting them out from the first time. Even if you already have a considerable number of followers, for instance, you bought a page that already has people that already has followers, what you will realize at the end of the day is that when you push the content out, people are not going to engage with that content for the first time. And that is why I am saying that you should create content again. And that takes us to the second point, create content again. Now when you come to the second point, which is create content again, you will realize that people are starting now to engage with your content. Now you need to be on the comment section every time in order to reply to people's comments, number 1, and number 2, to study the suggestions or what people are saying in your comment section. Now use the ideas or people's response on that comment section to understand the kind of content you should be making by now. Secondly, the content that starts to get much engagements are the content that you should really focus on. For instance, if you are making content on content creation, making content again on filmmaking, making content again on comedy skit, within those 3 topics, watch out for the one that will start to have much engagement, and then focus on creating more and more content on that particular topic. And that will take us to the last point, which is to create content again and again. By now, let's say you've been able to meet the requirements each of the social media platforms are giving out, and you are starting to see the income coming in from monetization. You must not relent at this point, but instead keep the contents coming more and more, because you will realize that most of your content now will start to have more engagement, and with that the income will keep flowing in, and that is when you get to the highest point. Now it is worth mentioning that so many people, when they reach the level of success, they relax. They think that now they are at the top and nothing is going to push them down again. But I want you to be mindful of the fact that new content creators are coming out every day, and if you don't stay on top of your game, it is likely that most of them are going to push you down, because when your followers start to see another content creator giving them something that is more relevant than yours, they will stick to that content creator and abandon you. The worst is that most of them will even unfollow you if their content are not coming from time to time. And for that reason, you must ensure that at this point you keep the content coming again and again and again. Now if you have learned a thing or two from this video, don't forget to follow us on any platform you are watching. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell so that you will get notifications anytime we drop new videos. And if you are watching it from Facebook, Instagram, or any other social media platforms, make sure you follow us so as to keep updates on the new content we are dropping back to back. Have a nice day.